Doing an awful job as an individual.
I'm throwing up a cold one.
Hola! Bienvenido a cocinar con ti. 4 ounces of salmon, black pear.
White power!
My mom's half white. Okay, welcome back, little chicken sluts. Welcome back to my channel, Stinky. So we are doing a updated what I eat in a day, pretty much, because, you know, I've lost a couple pounds. I don't know if you guys can know this. And if you can't, again, your mother's poor, which is fine. It's fine, all right? I like her just like that, nice and dirty. But we're gonna start with our pre-workout snack because you guys already know, like, I'm a morning gym girl, okay? You're rarely ever gonna see me there in the afternoon. It's just too much going on, and just a lot of tomfoolery. And I don't want to be a part of it, okay? I refuse to be a part of it. Okay, so you guys already know, like, we're starting with a pre-workout snack. Now, if I haven't already influenced you on this pre-workout snack, I haven't been doing my job, okay? And as a cult, I feel like we need to just bully everyone that doesn't do this, okay? Not like in a mean way, you know? Not in a mean way, just in a way. Caramel rice cakes, honey. You're supposed to use pink Himalayan salt, okay? I'm not gonna lie. And I've been trying to act like I have it, but I don't. I've just been using some iodized salt. So don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me, all right? We're in tough times right now, all right? But you're gonna make do what you have, so. I don't know, maybe that's my inner child. Just so you guys know, for reference, I am gonna place all of the calories and macros, all that whole split up on the screen to like the left side. Let me move over to the left. So don't fucking ask me in the comments, all right, you little hard-headed stinky booty, all right, before I give you a big fat kiss on the forehead and tell you that you're doing an awful job as an individual. All right, so the beautiful thing about having rice cakes is that before you work out, you typically wanna have a carbohydrate source. Now, I'm not saying you can't have protein, I'm not saying that. Don't put words in my mouth, okay? And if you go in the comments trying to attack me, just know I'm judging you. So is everybody else. I'm not saying you can't have protein. I'm not saying you can't have fats. What I am saying is that you should prioritize carbohydrates, all right? Your body, when you are working out, it primarily wants to use carbohydrates. They break down very fast and they give you quick burst amounts of energy that you need. When you are working with fats or when you're working with proteins, it doesn't necessarily do that. Now, fats are typically what your body is going to use during like everyday activities, like taking a nice walk, all right? If you're into those hot girl walks, or walking up the stairs, or sitting on the couch doing nothing, sleeping, your body is gonna use fats, okay? Now, when it comes to protein, right? The reason why you don't wanna have a whole bunch of protein before your workout is because out of all of your energy sources, protein is the hardest to digest, or at least it takes the most amount of energy to digest. And so, in layman's terms, what's gonna end up happening is that when you are eating protein, your body is going to send blood to the stomach area so that it can help break it down. And when you're working out, you don't want that blood in this area. You want the blood in the muscles that you're working. And so, again, to provide oxygen or whatever the nutrients and stuff to the muscles so they can work as hard as they can. Now, if you decided that I'm about to have 40 grams of protein right before this workout, babe, the protein farts are gonna be crazy, all right? And no one wants a farty, stinky booty girl next to them in the gym. If you are gonna have protein, again, just try to keep it on the lower end. Everybody's body is completely different. Some people can handle that a little bit better than others, but this is just my recommendation to you. Excuse me for that. And then you guys already know, like, I'm doing an OxyShred RTD. RTD stands for ready to drink. You're welcome. I'm putting on to gym knowledge, okay? I was just about to make things weird and I chose not to, so you're welcome. So I'm trying out the flavor of passion fruit. Now, I actually had this last week and I'm not gonna lie, maybe not my favorite flavor. If you're gonna get something, kiwi strawberry. That motherfucker's bomb. Candy's gummy snake. She's delicious. This, on the other hand, should not be a flavor. But I'm not someone that's gonna waste stuff, so we're definitely gonna have it. So that's typically what I'm gonna have before the gym. So carbs, pre-workout. Now, after the gym, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pack a protein shake just so that I have something to drink on the way home. Now, there is a whole bunch of controversy between the anabolic window, right? Now, I want you guys to know that if you are working out for general health, you are not a bodybuilder, a power lifter, someone that is competing in some type of competition, do not fucking worry about that. If you can get protein in after your workout, fine, great, that's amazing. If you can't, that's also okay, all right? The biggest goal that you really wanna focus on when it comes to protein is that you wanna make sure that whatever amount that you were supposed to get overall in the day, let's say that's 150 grams, that you get that in. I hope that cleared some things up for you guys. Oh, and finally, guys, I am gonna use an Element packet, which is just an electrolyte drink mix. I talked about it in my 10 not obvious gym tips. So if you guys want to learn more about this and electrolytes and why it's important that you keep up with those macronutrients, you guys can go ahead and take a look over there. But I just kind of sip on this throughout my workout because that's typically when I'm gonna sweat the most, and so that's when I'm gonna really need to replenish it. And plus, I just started a new program, guys. I just started a new program, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I did too much, and I'm gonna find out today about how depressed I get. I'm about to put my toe.
Oh my God.
I know you guys saw it. That was pretty high. Kind of hurt my hip a little bit. Oh, and also, can I just do a little rant real quick? I used to be this person. Don't get it twisted, right? A huge gym bag, not necessary. I used to be like, I need gloves, wrist straps, a belt, an extra set of dumbbells, clips, attachments, bands, all of this other stuff, food, snacks, a whole bag of makeup inside of my gym bag. And you know, now that I have transitioned to just a different type of era that I'm in, that's why I'm able to have just like what seems like a little satchel, because less is more. The things that I have in my gym bag now, I'll pack my pre-workout snack. I'm eating this on the drive there, okay? Because I do have a 26-minute drive. I pack these because it's just competitive in gyms typically. My personal jump rope because I don't bangs with sharing. I know people said sharing is caring, but I don't care, and it's just not gonna happen. I'm not giving my rope to Jimmy. I do like whatever my touch-up bag is, so I'll have like a little bit of like my lip liner, maybe some powder, my edge control and stuff, you know, because I'm black, hand sanitizer, gum, deodorant, and then also I just pack like little perfumes because I have like a super huge fear of being a smelly girl, okay? Being a smelly girl after the gym, because I used to be a smelly girl after the gym, and at first, you know, you get praised for it. Oh yeah, like you clearly worked hard. Don't give me a hug, you stink. But now as a woman, I don't really think I want that scent following me. I don't think I'm into that. This also leads me into today's sponsor, who I want to give a huge shout out to. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That was awkward. I don't care. So Scentbird sent me a couple of their perfumes to try out, and I absolutely am obsessed with the scents. Now, as I have grown into adulthood, okay, or into womanhood, because guys, like I'm in my early 20s, and I've really been trying to venture out and do things that I would think that a woman would do. And one of them is finding a signature scent. And what I love so much about these is that I'm kind of able to try out a whole bunch of different scents and just figure out like what works well with my pheromones, okay? Who am I attracting, right? Is it a Dusty Crusty or is it Prince Charming? I don't know, I banged with that. So I think the cool thing about Scentbird is that every month you get to pick out exactly what scents you want to receive. So there's no surprises, you know, because I'm not into surprises. I don't know if it's a Taurus in me, but I just don't like them. This is pretty much how they work. It has this locking mechanism. So if you want to keep it closed, it will. If you don't, it won't. And then also when you open it up, it'll tell you what scents in there. So this is Juliet by Gun Perfumes Vanilla Vibes. This is actually like my favorite of it. It's like really sweet and vanilla-y, but it's also just like, it's a little bit woody as well. The thing I love most about this too is that I'm pretty rough with my bags. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty rough. And so I like that it has this locking mechanism because I don't have to worry about whether or not it's gonna spill in my bag. And I just switch up the scents depending on how I'm feeling. So today I was feeling sweet, but tomorrow I might be feeling spicy or fresh. So this one is Mirrored Image. And this has like a really, really fresh, like floral-y scent. And I do like this one as well. Like if I'm in a professional setting, this is probably what I would wear because this says, I'm a boss. Don't come for me or I'm gonna come for your mom and I'm gonna sue you. This one actually caught me by surprise because like, you know, I wouldn't consider myself a fruity girl, but she changed my mind. So this is Peach Fields. This is by Skylar Clean Beauty, and it smells like a beautiful peach garden. Like, you know that thing where it's like, I feel like a woman eating grapes, like naked on a couch or something? Like that's exactly what this smells like. And I don't know, it makes me feel like a Greek goddess and I love that. So with each fragrance, you'll get a 30-day supply and then it just kind of goes on that loop. So you get to choose out a new one and you be a different girl every month. You know, hey, am I spicy this week? No, I'm fresh. These scents, like bro, they just stay on the clothes. Even during my workouts, guys, like I will be full out sweating. I mean, I will be getting it in. Smell my shirt, babe. I'm still good. I'm like, okay, smelly babe, where? Not over here. Definitely not over here. So if you guys do check out Scentbird, which I highly recommend because obviously who doesn't want to be a smell good girly, but you guys can use my coupon code. It's Taliyah and it's gonna get you 55% off your first month's order. And it ends up just being a little over $7 for your first month's order. And then again, I just want to say thank you so much Scentbird for sponsoring this week's video. And don't forget to check out my links below, okay, stinkers? Okay, but yeah, that's all you need, all right? Don't make it more difficult than it needs to be, all right? You don't need a whole bunch of stuff to be well prepared for the gym. You know, we're equating, we're like, hey, if you have a lot of stuff, this person knows what they're doing. Incorrect. Plus, like, who wants to be lugging that? Nobody. I know I don't. I'm not into that. All right, let's get some work in so that we can continue to grow fat dumpies.
I'm throwing up a cold one. I don't know, every time I open a can, I feel like an old man drinking beer.
Hey, Brian, toss me a cold one. Nothing better than a 7 a.m. beer in an unbrushed mouth.
It's nice. I feel like only girls can do like 1,000,001 things. I'm like driving, eating, sitting here looking at my
Dame la plata, plata. Cash, cash, cash. Get money, get money. It's bam, bam, bam. Hey, it's bam, bam. She wanna flick for the gram. Plus, her baby sabe who I am, so she wanna do it all on cam. Like, hold up, sabe how to hold a pull up. Soon as we done, I'ma roll up. Phone lines are better, I pull up. Papi te paga los biles, pero quiero todo lo tuyo. Prefieres hacerlo conmigo que siempre lo hacemos bien duro. I bought a Benz straight from the trap. I don't like paying no taxes. I don't need friends, solo una mami. Papi te enseño what racks is. Me and my chick, we got a chick. Yeah, we treat her like a pet. She keep it G, she keep it tranqui, but she be down with the set. Ay, me and my chick, we got a chick. Yeah, we treat her like a pet. Ay, EBK if you all in the way, you in the field with a vet. Ay, bam, bam, she wanna flick for the gram. Plus, her baby sabe who I am, so she wanna do it all on cam. Like, hold up, sabe how to hold a pull up. Soon as we done, I'ma roll up. Phone lines are better, I pull up. Ay, bam, bam, she wanna flick for the gram. Plus, her baby sabe who I am, so she wanna do it all on cam. Like, hold up, sabe how to hold a pull up. Soon as we done, I'ma roll up. Phone lines are better, I pull up. Vestido Mbappe, rich como Mbappe, I can never let her up stop me. In the backseat, I'm with your chick, I love it when she be on top, man. Windows black, that's a fact, she don't even mind getting sloppy. Shooter outside, holding it down, si le digo que hacer, he like copy. Ábrame la ventana para ventilar este humo. No way, Mr. Officer, soy un trap star, so you know. Fumo, bebo, vendo, ¿qué le digo? You know where I'ma send you. Bam, bam, she wanna flick for the gram. Plus, her baby sabe who I am, so she wanna do it all on cam. Like,
Alright, well that workout was a complete, guys. I inappropriately fondled my muscles in front of everyone, okay? So we all got a little intimate in there. So after the gym, I pretty much have this protein shake. Now the thing about it, I don't know if it's this crappy cup, but she's a leaker, okay? She's a leaker, and it bothers me because I like to wear white. And I feel like I don't need to tell you guys why I like to wear white.
White power!
But here's the gag. Time and time again, I have tried to be that person that can just like really push through with protein, but I abused it when I started my fitness journey. I mean, I was drinking an excessive amount of protein shakes. Even the protein shakes that taste good, I still struggle with. It's really nothing I enjoy, but what I do enjoy is having a fat ass. Sacrifices have to be made. Round it up.
Wind it up. You guys have been with this journey, so you know that I have moved into a new apartment, and today on the way home from the gym, I typed in the wrong address, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, where the fuck am I going? And I went 30 minutes the opposite direction of my house and had to drive 30 minutes back, so I'm feeling a little bit like kick in the facey, but it's cool. Lesson learned. I need to take my time, slow down, but I'm starving, all right? But I don't feel right about eating until I've cleaned, because I feel like a dirty little girl, all right? I'm a dirty girl. Yeah, so I'm gonna clean, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna make breakfast, even though it's 3 p.m. I'm clean. I smell like Dove. So usually I would have this meal closer to 1 or 2, but because of a mistake I made, we're having breakfast at 3:30 and probably 3:45 by the time I'm done cooking it. My roommate doesn't consider this breakfast because of the time, but this is my first meal. I'm having breakfast food. Argue about it with your mom. Now listen here, don't y'all come for me for using store brand. Like, don't act like y'all don't shop at fucking Walmart too. Okay, so I just use like extra virgin olive oil. There's like 0 calories. Now, I feel like when something says there's 0 calories, I should be able to use as much as I want and it not be any calories. But my roommate has instructed me that that is just not how it works, which just doesn't make any sense to me, because if it says 0 and I want to do 3 servings, shouldn't all 3 servings be 0? You know, companies need to, they need to answer up, because I don't fucking get it. Honestly, you should let these warm up, but I'm not going to. That sounded sick. And then I'm also going to do 1 serving of these Vermont maple breakfast sausage. This shit right here is like, it's intimate in my mouth for sure. And I'm also pairing that with cream of rice. Now I just discovered cream of rice. I've seen people talk about it beforehand, but I don't know, it just reminds me too much of my childhood because like I grew up in a household where we ate grits and like cream of wheat. Just the amount was just a little bit excessive. So it just made me not want to touch it. But honestly, if you're someone that struggles with like not feeling full enough and want something that's, you know, low in calorie and high in carbohydrates and stuff like that, cream of rice is where it's at because it's only 150 calories and you get so much freaking food. This is definitely for the cut, babe. And then I put in some sugar-free Jell-O mix in there in the flavor of vanilla. And I just kind of sprinkle a little bit in there. Also, that's where I put protein powder in here as well. I'm using the Blessed Gains plant-based protein and vanilla cinnamon swirl, and then I'm just doing 1 serving of this because it is, well, it says 1 serving is 40 grams, but I'm not putting 2 scoops in here, like that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna put 1 scoop, and that's 20 grams of protein in this already beautiful bowl. All right, listen, everybody stop what you're doing right now. Pick up a glass, go get you a water bottle or drink, right, and cheers with me, okay? Hey. Also, use my code, TNA. If you don't use my code for these subs, I'm gonna freaking give your mom a big fat kiss on the lips. She's not gonna like it, all right? I'm gonna use my tongue. Breakfast is done. I have 2 egg whites with like half a serving of cheese. I got 3 sausage links, that's 1 serving. And then I have 1 serving of this cream of white. Ah, it's hot. I have 1 serving of the cream of rice, which it gets me this whole freaking bowl, which is just ridiculous. Again, I'm gonna put all the calories and macros like right up here in this corner, over here. So don't ask me. Also, I do take vitamins. Son of a bitch. So I've been taking sea moss gummies. I have regular sea moss too, but I'm just trying to get rid of these. And then I also do a vitamin D supplement. Now I'm vitamin D deficient. That's something that I found out when I went to the doctor. I am not in any shape or form saying that you need to take a vitamin D supplement. And also, let me give another disclaimer, okay? So I got my college degree and I have a bachelor's of science in kinesiology. And if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like exercise science, how the body moves. We learn about nutrition and stuff like that. And then I'm also certified by the National Academy of Sports Medicine for personal training. I am in no shape or form a certified nutritionist or a dietitian. The purpose of this video is to give you guys a little bit of inspo. Okay, like, hey, what should I eat? Like, what meals can I do? Oh, well, like hers look pretty cool. Maybe I want to try them out. I am in no shape or form telling you to eat this stuff, but this is what I'm eating, and you guys have seen the results that I've gotten from it. So I hope that was a good disclaimer. Say.
2 hours later.
Hola, bienvenido a Cocinar con Ti. Estamos haciendo pico de gallo. Vas a necesitar tomates, cebollas, mango, jalapeños, cilantro, sal y lima. Ahora piqué esa merienda muy pequeña. Disfrutar.
Can you say delicioso?
So I actually pre-prep my meat that I have for the day. So this is salmon and then this is chicken. What I'll do is that I will just freaking, I'll just let them defrost, and then when the time is ready, I will throw both of them in the air fryer and then make the rest of the meals. Okay, welcome back, little chicken sluts. I just did work for a couple of hours. So now it's 7 p.m. and I'm having lunch. Now I do have dinner like very late, like 9:30, and it does take me a really long time to eat it. But I have to do that because I am a snacker. I really like to just be a gremlin, like a beast. It's important that I eat late because if I don't, I'm gonna sneak into something late at night. My roommate's not gonna be happy because I'm coming from snacks and I don't want to be a thief. I'm trying to live a holy life. For lunch, we are doing, I think this is dripping. Anyway, we're doing 4 ounces of salmon, white power. And then I'm also just gonna do like some sweet corn. So I try to keep my carbohydrates like pretty minimal after breakfast just because I want to center my carbs around my training. So having carbs prior to, having carbs after, and then just doing a lot of volume eating towards the end of the night. And that just kind of helps me stay on track.
And also, I'm very lazy. I'ma pop this bitch in the microwave. I'ma pop this hole in the air fryer. And then, maybe we just made magic. Colon and salmon. It's not really a great combo, but I like them both individually. So it's like, why couldn't I like them together? Fuck. Now, these are freaking liners, silicone liners for your air fryer. If you're not someone that likes to clean it often, I get these, sorry. Throw it in there, very appetizing. But there's like some soy sauce, some gochujang in there, which is like a spicy Korean, and then I put like a little bit of brown sugar, and some other shit. I can't remember because I prepped this 2 weeks ago. It's just been in my freezer. So. All right, we'll be back when the food's done. Can I have some more, sir?
Please, sir. I want some more.
Listen, there's literally nothing special about this meal, but it gets, you know, it hits my macros. But this is definitely like one of those like, oh, like I didn't have anything else to throw in here, so let's do this. Mind your own business.
2 hours later.
All right, so we have finally made it to dinner, and I know it's like, what? It's 9:20. What the fuck am I doing? Maybe my nights just happen to be light. And also, this is just like, it helps me like not snack in the middle of the night, because after dinner, I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm gonna watch a little bit of TV, and when I say a little bit, I mean like 15 minutes of The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then I'm gonna skedaddle into a deep slumber. I'm gonna put some chicken in the air fryer. This is pre-seasoned already. I made this earlier this week. Pop that bitch in there to do its thing. And then I got these little salad kits from Publix. This entire package is 250 calories. Like, what the f? I'm about to tear this whole thing up. And at first I was making my own salad, which is like all fun, handy dandy, whatever. You know, sometimes you just don't feel like doing this, and this tastes phenomenal. Oh, also, don't say anything about my face, all right? Do you wanna know why I'm glistening like a newborn baby after they threw up for the first time? It's called skincare, you know? It's called skincare. I know. I look fresh. If you guys want a routine, just let me know down below. All right, guys, I know you thought it was over. We're doing a dance break. Who wants it? Okay, who wants to battle? All right, I can jerk and I can Dougie. Or my mom's half white, okay? But I still got a fat ass. It's a chicken salad.
Y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad.
That is all for this week's video, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, or else I'm gonna come for you. And also, I wanna give a shout out to Lame Shah Hale 2990, okay, for coining the term toe fondler. That is from now on what I would like to be called, the toe fondler. Peace out, and tell your little granny and your pop-pop I said, give me their goodies.